Hello, everybody. So I'm back now. I'm going to be showing you guys how to crochet these beautiful Freetress Bo Locs, 14 inch. We have about um, we have about 6 packs of these. This is the brand new pack I'm gonna put in the front, and we're just gonna use the rest of the ones that we took out. We're gonna put them back in. Also, I'm going to be using some of this free stretch Petra by Afro Beauty. Hair is 25 inches. It's ombre. It's blonde on the bottom. Because that's the only braiding hair I have with me. And this is what I'm going to use to um, do the braid down for the young lady's hair. Because I don't have no other hair. I mean, I could cut the blonde off the ends, but it's not really going to show. So it should be all right. I doubt it. I hope it doesn't show. It's better though to get if you're using black hair to use black braiding hair because as it gets old, um, you want everything to blend as good as possible. But this is like last minute, so um, I'm just using what I got. I didn't even have a chance to really go through my stuff and find some black braiding hair when I went to my storage. Okay, you guys. So also, I'm gonna be using. I got these from Dollar Tree. You guys remember these are brand new. I'm going to be using 4 of my blue um, elastic bands I got from Dollar Tree. 24 coming in a pack for $1. I got a rat tail comb, and we shampooed this. Um, this is the comb I got from Dollar Tree. And use it because it's a lot easier to use. And some mousse and my favorite jam. Okay, so we're going to use the jam to moisturize the hair. You probably if this is your first time braiding someone else's hair and the person is tender headed, you probably would come out better wetting the hair down first, letting their or doing it while it's wet. It's putting the grease and everything in while it's wet because um, doing it like this while it's a little dry, it's a little bit harder to. It's more for a person that's a little bit more specialized. Okay, so this is her hair. So we're gonna start by section. We're gonna start by greasing her with some jam. Use some jam. I'm gonna take the amount out I think I need because I don't like the double dip for the whole head. And I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand because I just washed my hands. Said my hair. You're gonna take out the amount that you think you're gonna need and put the cap back on, so you don't have to double dip. I hate double dipping. Normally, when I buy products for my clients, I give it to them, but that's my personal. This is emergency, so um, I just I just do it like that. And so you want to go around the whole perimeter of the head with the jam. And you want to use a generous amount because this is going to be help you protect the edges and stuff and help protect the hair. Because a lot of people, once you do put it down, they don't put no more grease. They don't put nothing. They just and I love this stuff. It's just so great. This is my favorite one. Absolutely. It really makes your hair grow, and it's perfect for kids too. Like when you're doing a two-strand twist, they just come out so lovely, and it helps to make like people who have, like I said, who are sensitive, who are tender-headed. This is perfect for a tender head. So you want to start to part these into 4, but as you part, you want to be putting a little bit of jam. That's gonna make it easier to get the punch out. So just use a little off of your hand at a time. You want to have enough to get through the whole greasing process. Like I said, as you part them, you want to put jam. This is gonna soften the hair up, so um, when you're ready to do your braid down, it's easier to do. You're gonna put it in 4 ponytails. Try to be as if the hair is dry, like I said, try to put your back some. Can't reach you. You're running away from me. If the hair is dry, you want to be gentle as possible. You know, um, it's not just a painful process for you; it's a painful process for the other person. Also, you can use a deep conditioner before, and you can spray some detangler. You guys, I'm on a budget. You feel me? So I'm telling y'all, like, I just have to make things happen nowadays, with or without everything that I'm used to using. So I'm just showing y'all ways on a budget to do it. And this is a detangler as well. It helps to detangle the hair. It's a moisturizer. It's a conditioning gel. So it moisturizes the hair. For now, I'm just putting it in 4 ponytails. Then I'm gonna go through and put the rest of this oil I have left throughout the ponytails. This is like a detangler and a moisturizer. But it would be a lot easier at this point where I'm at right now. This is part is so unstraight. I don't know what happened here. At this point right here, it would be a lot easier. You want to try to straighten this out. It would be a lot easier for you to before you start doing this, spray some liquid detangler. I just can't afford all that stuff, and I'm going through a lot, you guys. So I'm just telling y'all because some of y'all can afford it, so that you can go and get it. But Geom's my favorite, and it does detangle. You don't necessarily have to have that, but it makes for kids and stuff and other people, it makes it a lot easier um, to have some detangler. Okay. So what you want to do now is just kind of adjust your parting and then get ready to grease each section. You want to make sure that everything is kind of equal to each other, especially at the top. For the main part, it's just the top. Now, when I do the crochets and I do like the locks, I found out that it's better that you part the middle going down, but you want to put the part that goes across, with your cross, you want to put that a little bit in front of the ear. Because if not, what happens is wherever you put, wherever you end the braids coming forward, that makes like it makes it look like faker when the part is farther back. It makes it look faker. It looks realer. The hair looks realer when you put the part closer to the front of the head. If you put this like part going this way, the dye, I guess this is one way. That one is just straight through the middle. But the part that goes from the ear to ear, if you put it close in front of the ear, it makes it locks up more natural when it's a little closer to the front of the head. And I've learned that over practicing this style with this young lady for about 2 years because I didn't really know how to do crochets, but now I do. Um, it was new to me, because I remember the old school ones, and I never wore those either. The ones that look like, like little spaghettis, little crinkly spaghettis. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It was cute back in the day, but nobody rocking those no more. So you just want to adjust your part. See how I'm parting it in front of the ear? You want the part in front of the ear. You don't want it behind the ear. Right in front of the ear. That makes it look more natural. Because since I've been doing that, that is better. I tried it like that one day. Turn to the side for me. Don't be scared to talk to them and get them to move for you. Because if they don't know, then you look mean, like when you're just like grabbing their heads and knocking them every which way. You want to just be vocal with with your friends or your clients. Don't be scared. If you're not scared to touch them, don't be scared to do their hair. I'm gonna throw that in the trash. I'm gonna go wash my hands and grab some more jam out. That's gonna have to go in the trash because you can't use that no more. Trying to adjust these parts here. Normally it'll stick to my hand. I've never had a problem with it falling off before. What's the other ponytail? Know how this one came off. Thought I already had that one down. But yeah. You want to make sure the part is in front of the ears. If not, it doesn't look as natural. With the dreadlocks. Now the other styles, you can go behind the ears, but this particular one, it looks more natural. When you stop the two parts in the front of both ears. Excuse me. Incidents do happen. When you're dealing with products, you want to clean it up immediately. Excuse me. Can you get up for me, please? You want to clean up your products immediately because if not, it can damage something permanently. Most of the time, if you drop something, if you clean up immediately, it won't leave no damage. Even with hair dye, if you clean up immediately, it won't leave no damage. So I'm just washing my hands, you guys, so I can grab some more jam. Because you're not going to use that off the floor. Wash. I'm using shampoo. It's safe for her hair, and it's safe for my hands, and it lathers up with water. So I'm just gonna wash my hands with some shampoo. That's what I'm doing right now. Because we're not trying to put the floor in her head, right? We're not trying to put the floor in her head. Which style's mine? This one? Yeah. I don't even have my shirt tucked in right. So yeah. Okay, you guys. Okay. So that fell on the ground. So that's how you handle that situation. Sometimes accidents occur. Just have to wash your hands and try again. So now that my hands are clean, as they gonna get, I'm just gonna take enough to finish what I was doing out. So you want to stick it to your hand. Normally it stays stuck. I don't know how it popped off, but normally I've never had a problem with it doing that before. I've been doing this for years, and it's never this particular product sticks. It's never popped off on my hand before. And you're gonna touch it anyways when you put it in someone's hair, so you can put it on the back of your hand, especially if you just wash your hand. You have to use your hands to put it in their head. So You want to go through here and see, I see some oil right here, so I'm gonna go back a little more. You just want to oil the scalp and stuff so that once you get ready to braid, it's easier for you to braid her hair. Then, like I said, a little bit of this goes a long way. Turn to the side for me. Hold your head up. I cannot. Put your head down on me. That's let me move the camera so they can see. Y'all ain't trying to see me. Y'all trying to see what I'm doing. Y'all see me all the time. So you just take chunks and oil the scalp. This type of oil, it kind of when you put it in there, it once it melts. Y'all know if y'all ever used jam before. Once it melts, it starts to evaporate through the hair. It starts to when it melts, it turns oily. It's not gonna stay thick like that. At first it's thick, then it starts to like turn into oil. See how it's getting oily? So it will automatically go through the hair. It doesn't take a lot. So this should be enough for the whole thing. Just a little dot, not too much. So you have enough for the whole head. You're gonna have some for another time. And this helps the hair to grow. But like I say, if you spray detangler with this, you will just be able to go right through that hair in the beginning and get this down up in there. You know, it's better to have something, not nothing. Cause I cannot braid without no product because it hurts my fingers. And you will know if you don't want carpet tendonitis, you will find out that it's better to put some product than nothing at all. Because on the long run, that's gonna hurt your hands. Every little pull, every little tug, all that stuff in the long run will hurt you. And then when you're done braiding, you can put some more if it looks like it's dry, but you don't have to. That's if it looks dry and when you're done braiding. So then this type of oil, like I said, it dissolves. So you try to stay focused on what we're doing, not everything else going on. Okay, so that worked out really good. So you want to put the ponytail holder. Probably be better if you start with the oil in the front first, probably because of the fact that you're going to be braiding the front first. So you want the oil to get into the front first. I'm just gonna do. I'm working on getting a webcam because I don't have one. I had one, but somebody broke it, so I could get closer up angles of this stuff. Um, I can just kind of get a weird angle, unfortunately. So what I'm gonna do is 4 braids in this first section on this side, and I'm gonna do 4 braids over here. I can't really get a much of a better angle, so than this. Um, you are you gonna lay your head down? Cause I can get a towel. Okay, get a towel so you can, in case you lay your head down, I won't be all on my skirt. Let's stick this in the washer when I get done. But I'm not gonna dry this skirt, y'all. That's what I'm not gonna do. Okay. So this is gonna be 4 braids in the front. This is just gonna go to this line that's in front of the ear. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna split this in the middle as good as we can, just to see where, just to try to find our middle, and then we're gonna look for 4 braids because we want everything to be kind of even as possible. And when we get done braiding, like I said, we can always put, because see, there's a lot of hair right here, so that's why I said 2 braids here, and then we're gonna do 2 braids here. But you wanna check that out before you get started. Okay. So I'm gonna just rubber band that those 2 sections off, and then I don't know what I did with that big tooth comb. I have it. You see what I did with that big tooth comb? I had a big tooth comb. I showed it to everybody. I don't know where it went. It was on the bed. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. So you're gonna split that in half, and so you wanna just kind of play with it and make sure it's equal amount of hair and equal mostly amount of space too. But sometimes you, with people's hair, you don't have equal amount of space. So we're just gonna do 8. We're gonna take this other little section. We're just gonna make a band 2 down so it doesn't get in the way. You just keep twisting and you just keep twisting and twisting, and that's gonna make your bantu knot. So that's how you. It might come out, but it's okay. You just want it to stay in while you're braiding your first section. You want it to stay out, help you keep your hair out the way. Then what you want to do, take your comb, work your way from ends to the root, and just detangle the hair. You want to use a big tooth comb for this part. That's what the big tooth is for. Because especially with tender-headed people, they're going to go crazy. If you don't use no product, you're not going to be able to do that. And with detangler, it's way even easier than that. And you see how easy the comb got through. And the hair was dry at first. But with dry hair, you're not going to get the comb through that hair. So you don't need a lot of weave, but you do need enough. So we're going to start at the edge and just start braiding the cornrow. They don't have to be like super perfect. You this is going underneath the crochets. This is not like one of my official cornrows like you would wear cornrows. You know, you would have to add a little more weave if you was gonna wear this as you go. Especially, you probably would every two or three every 3 strokes you would add another piece of weave until you get to for this small braid. Probably you would probably add about five or 4 pieces if you were going to wear these as like a cornrow style. So you want to braid this down kind of far because as you're getting done with this, you don't want the braids to be coming out. You want to braid it, especially past the hair though, past her hair. I know you guys are wondering how all of a sudden I got the energy to finally do this stuff. You guys, give a shout out to Starbucks coffee because I without it, I don't think this would have happened. And just, if you're pregnant, just water it down. I've been drinking a lot of water. I only drink half of that, and I'm drink water with it. And I thought it might make me nauseated or sick. Actually, I feel excellent. I feel wonderful. I feel absolutely marvelous, you guys. So you're gonna braid this down past the hair because when the person takes it out, if they cut this in, you don't want them to cut their hair. You're gonna braid like an inch past their hair. So, because it's not gonna grow an inch into the braid. Where it grows at is from the root. It doesn't grow in here. It grows down here. So, see, I braided an inch past. So we're gonna do that on all 4 of these. Ooh, look, she has a little curl. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna detangle it from the ends. You guys, because of that jam, her hair is just like so much easier to manage. Jam is the bomb, you guys. Hey, you guys that have more money than me, you can use a little more than that. See how even on my hand it turns into oil. So maybe that's how it slipped off. Because maybe I got warm, I got a little hot, and maybe it just kind of like slipped off. You want to use it as much as you want to use it all up though. See, I would have gave her the whole bottle, but that's my big bottle, and I need some, and I'm struggling right now, so I don't have a big bottle to give. So see how it's just turning into oil? It's just getting real liquidy now. See, that's what I like about jam. Once it gets your body temperature, it melts down. It's not hard. It's not a hard hold. It's safe for the hair. And it's perfect for natural styling, like braids. Any type of braids is perfect. And it's so healthy for the hair. I just love it. So you guys see the braid, how good that is. And see, it's not all the way up here to the end. We don't want it pulling too tight on her ends. We want to get, because her ends are like, you don't want to pull too tight on it. You want to keep, and when you get done, you want to probably add some extra moisture before you even put the crochets in, just because you want them edges to, you know, not to be coming out. So we're not trying to pull so tight on the right on the edge. We want to start. We want to make it a little bit more tighter in the inside. You do want you don't want her edges sticking out though, unless she's gonna do the baby hairs. And most people initially, when they get their hair done, they don't want all the edges just sticking out. They don't like that. Especially, you got to make sure you got a person that knows how to maintain the edges. I mean, if it looks cute when you did it the first day, then the edges only last 2 days. It's like, oh, now what do I do with this? Some people just can't figure it out. And they might can't afford those products either to even try to do the baby edges. So you want to make it easy as possible on your client. You want to comb this out as you braid and as you go. Make sure you comb that person's hair out before, because if not, see how easy that tangle came out? It's not gonna be easy on you. And you want to put some sort of product. Even if you don't use jam, you need to use something. Even on a white person, you gotta use something. White people get styles like this, especially white people with blonde hair or like fragile hair, fine hair, because it's a protective style. It also protects their hair as well. Their hair is locked into the braids. I've seen white people with hairstyles like this as well. And it's washable. You can still wash it every day. You just have to be gentle on the locks. So now I'm at to the end of her hair. I'm going to braid an inch past her hair. So we're just doing 8 braids on the front part. This, and in the back we're going to do a little pattern, because that is where um, you can just do a pattern. You can make up a pattern. You probably want to do a circle around a perimeter, but in the inside you can do whatever you want. You can do zigzags, up and down, swoop around. You can get creative with it to make your picture look better. I've seen people do all kinds of like designs in the inside of the after they've um, done the ends. Okay. Then that's the reason that I split this one a little bit like that, because it seems like more hair is up here. So we don't want to be too hard on these edges right here. The bigger the braid, the less tension is gonna be up there on those edges. So we're gonna do the same thing here. We're just gonna split this part into two. And plus most people part it up here in the middle or to the side. So for the most part, she's probably gonna part it up here somewhere anyway. So you just wanna make sure you have equal sides. And they have a little braided cap you can buy and make a wig out of too. I guess you braid your hair like in a 2 or 3 underneath it, and you just put the cap on top, and you can take it off every night. If you want to make another band too, now I'm gonna twist it so tight. I was getting a little, not even paying no tension there. You just want to band to knot that little section. So then that's out of the way. Or you could use your rubber band. I don't even think to use it because I just didn't till I looked at it. I said, oh well, I could have rubber banded, but that rubber band might have gotten away because now the section is so small. You don't want to rubber band to that section because you might get confused. So jam just it just works a miracle, guys. She's fought straight falling asleep, and I know she's tender headed, so that's a good thing. Okay, you can lay back down. Your head was going all the way down. You was really sleepy. So on the edge, you don't have to pull so tight, but you want to have it on there. And if you can, especially when a person has edges like this, you can just braid the braid a little back from the edge. Like give it a um, half an inch of, not a half an inch, that's a bit much. Give it half of a half inch of space right before the braid starts, especially if the person has like weaker edges. It's not gonna, you can always crochet that little part too, because then it'll have less tension. But that's if the person has weaker edges. See, this is a half inch behind. Now, if you were doing scalp braids, if she wasn't going to put something on top of this, you would want to start, you can start closer to the edge. But there's nothing wrong with braids starting a little bit farther back. I mean, I've seen it look cute before. Depends on how you style it. Depends on, if you add the rest of the hair in right, it normally looks good. You can start, though, a little farther back. It does still look cute. But sometimes people wanted to start right here on the edge. So, but with her edges, it's probably better. You see breakage already, you want to start a little farther back just to give her edges a break and stuff. Because if you start up all the way up here, that's a lot of tension on her. Everybody doesn't have weak edges. It depends on the person. She has nice hair though. So, and then for the most part, they have grown back for the most part. But you sometimes you have to give people little um, tutorials on um, how to you know, maintenance it after, pertaining to the style. Don't tell them all your secrets. Just tell them about this hairstyle that you did, how to help them. Like if you did leave out baby edges, show them how, a little, how to do it. Give them a. If you use a toothbrush, you can buy a pack of brand new cheap toothbrushes. They have like 10 in a pack for $1. Give them their toothbrush. Let them take that with them. Let them practice in front of you how to do it and help them, so that they can, be able to do it at home. Because they're going to be telling people that you did their hair and you want, what I'm saying? You want them to look good. You don't want their edges to be sticking all out and stuff and looking all crazy. You know what I'm saying? When they leave you and you got them little baby looking edges on them, you want to show them how to do it. So that when they go home. So you're gonna break. This is some the weave. This is the weave. This ain't her hair. Her hair ain't all the way down there. But you want to braid an inch past her hair. So that's what I did. Her hair stops right here. So that when she gets to this braid, she can just cut right there instead of having to do all of that. Because some people would try to unbraid the whole thing, so you have to be careful with that. And also, if we want to, we can cut the blonde off too, because this ain't really um, this is might affect, like I said, the color of the hair. We don't want that blonde. We can leave the blonding in the back, but we don't really want that to show through the front by accident. It ain't, although it probably won't because the hair is black in the front, but we don't have to though. It's just gonna be in the back for the most part. You can though if you want to cut that ends off because her hair isn't that long, but if other people's hair is longer, so you might don't have that option. So be careful. If someone's hair is longer, definitely don't cut it. Cause you never be cutting their hair, they'll be pissed off when they take it out. Where did my hair go? Okay, just want to comb the ends. Sometimes I just get so jealous when my clients are in such a good deep sleep and I'm like working. Well, I don't have any clients like that anymore. Like I said, I don't really do hair anymore, but I do some people's hair, sometimes. But I don't really do hair like that. Like I said, people don't have to pay me. I ain't with that. Because I learned my lesson, like I was telling y'all yesterday, about not getting paid for your work. You end up having all these bills because being a hairdresser, you don't get medical benefits if you're a hairdresser. You don't get dental benefits. You have to pay all that stuff. So you have to charge. If you don't charge later on when you have to go to the hospital or if something happens, if you don't plan appropriately, you will be pretty sad. So see, there's a half. That's about a half inch back. So that's perfect. You don't want to put extra tension on someone's edges. Um, that's this is going to cause the edges to grow, the jam, and see we're not putting too much tension on her. But if she was just wearing these braids, like I said, you can start a little farther up because and just keep pull them down real good. It wouldn't hurt nothing. But because we're gonna put extra hair on top of here, we don't want to put too much tension on her. So it took me about how long? I didn't start doing the braids until 20 minutes. So it took me 20 minutes to do one half of the top braids. I guess 20 minutes. Or was I still greasing it? Oh no, I was still greasing it when I came back. I didn't really pay attention. I probably started like I don't know how long it took me to grease the hair. I think it took me like 30 minutes to grease the hair. So this is took 10 minutes. That's not bad because I still have to do the whole head. It's 10 minutes per section ain't bad. Because you want to try to do things in a timely manner. People hate to sit there. They don't want to sit there. Sometimes people have things to do. Unless the person tells you take your time on them. Don't take your time. And even if they do tell you to take your time, you want to practice getting people done, you know, because people respect that more. They come back to people that can get them done quick, and do a good job at the same time. So turn to the the side so they can see. Tilt your head to the side. So those are the first braids. Now you see the little like gap between her edge. I'm just doing that because she has the weak edges, and that's. Like I said, you don't want to put too much tension on a weak edge. And we're gonna put more oil before we start the crochets. I'm gonna wash my hands, and we're gonna put more oil right here, just to be. We want to grease that thing down, that baby down. Okay, we're gonna turn to the other side. Okay, so we're gonna split this into four, the same way. You want to see how this is a little uneven. You want to see where the thickness of her hair is at. So you're gonna try to put more. No, you're gonna put equal amounts of hair. Even if these parts are a little bigger, you still want to have equal amounts of hair in the braid. So these little braids in the middle might be a little smaller, but it's okay because like I said, most people part it in the middle or to the side. So she's probably just gonna part it right here or right there. She's not gonna part it probably past the three braids. Although you still want to make it neat in case she does and do the parts. as straight as possible. So we're gonna part this a little bit up here because this is where equal amounts of hair are for her right now. See, this is a lot of hair. Now look right here. See what I'm talking about? So you wanna, this is gonna be the two braids up here. I'm gonna go on and section that off and put that in a ponytail. That's gonna be the other two braids. Although it looks like it's maybe in left, it's actually the same amount of hair. And you guys see this? You don't want to put too much tension on this. It's already, um, you don't want to do that. So you want to balance this out as good as possible. Play with it, balance it out. Have a balance to things. Okay, we're gonna cover that up. Yeah, this braid, because of this little area, we're gonna start this braid back here, but it's okay because this will fall over that. That's not even gonna show because we're not gonna braid it all the way. We're not gonna braid these little bitty hairs right here. We're gonna let that grow out. We're gonna put a little jam on that. We're gonna see jam do its magic. We're gonna pray. And give her some B12. Make her talk to her about vitamins. People are taking medications and stuff. Talk to your clients, about B12, things that they make, because some people can't take certain things. Tell them about collagen, B12, like I'm telling y'all. Tell them about collagen, B12. After that, people that are paying you. You don't tell people that. I mean, you can tell people that don't pay you, if you want to, but you don't tell them stuff and they're not helping you. Some people know and some people forget. Sometimes it's good to remind them. Sometimes they do know, but they just forgot. Tell them about B12, collagen, and biotin. If they can't take B12, they might can take collagen. If they can't take collagen, maybe they can take biotin. So explain. You don't have to tell them all of them at one time if you don't know if the person will come back, but at least start incorporating vitamins. You can even keep some from the dollar store, because some people, you have those clients that are a little cheap. They'll get their hair done and leave it. Some people will take it if you give it to them. So it's not against the law to give them a free bottle of B12. You can actually go to the Dollar Tree and get a bottle for the month for $1. So when people come get their hair done, when you give them their comb, their grease, all the products you use, you just buy small bottles of product. Like jam, you can buy a small jar for like, I think $5, $3 or $5. You give them that, give them a comb, you know what I'm saying? Give them a bottle of B12. People love gifts. People love gifts. I cannot stress that enough. But give them some B12. You don't might can't afford to buy them no collagen or no biotin, but you can get them some B12. If you see biotin or collagen, grab that too for $1. Just give it to them. It's then when they come back, their hair is growing. Someone might take that stuff and give it to someone else. Okay, so what? Just give it to them. Some clients love you enough; they're gonna listen to you. They're gonna be like, okay, and they'll go home and they'll take it every day, and it will make a significant difference in their hair, and it'll make your job easier. That's why people are coming to you. Most people want longer hair. Now some people, they like their hair short, but even if they like their hair short, you want their hair to still be growing. So because you just want it to grow so that they can, um there's certain styles that you just don't want their hair to be too weak and fragile. You just want everything they need to be there. And you ask them though, because some people take medications where they can't take certain things. But ask them and find out, and just recommend things to them. And I've recommended to her vitamins as well. But I'm telling you guys this because I forgot. And all y'all that's paying attention, you know, we on this journey together. sometimes I forget to tell y'all stuff. I'm not perfect. But when I do remember, at least if you're watching the show, you you can, you know, it can be helpful to you. Because you're very helpful to me by watching me. Oh, hair got tangled. Mm. Be careful with that though. Tangles. Try to pull your finger through each time, because if you don't, sometimes it'll tangle up, and that's kind of painful. So braid it an inch past the hair. Her hair ended right here. So this one you don't even have to braid it as far. You're just gonna braid it an inch past her hair. So just an inch. That's it. And you can take these other braids that you already done with, and you can put these in a ponytail to ensure that they don't come loose or anything. Because you sometimes certain hair is susceptible to come loose. Just twist it up. You don't want to make it too tight on her, but just twist it down like a Bantu knot. Same thing, and you can't. It ain't gonna. The hair ain't gonna come loose like that. Just twist it into a Bantu knot, the part that you already braided, and just put it down until you're ready to braid it. Because sometimes, depending on the hair you use, the braids will try to start coming down. So you, especially if you use pony hair, Kankaline is probably better for this. But some people can't use Kankaline, and sometimes and human hair is good for people that are allergic to Kankaline. You know, Kankaline to me, it makes my hair grow. I've had a lot of hair growth. I've cut my hair so many times, and Kankaline has grown my hair. So there are different strokes for different folks. I don't know what I did with the other pony. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing over here. We're just gonna do 4 braids. Okay, hold your head up some. There you go. That's perfect. Okay. Let me make sure I comb that out. I don't know why I set the comb right there. That was weird. That was weird, y'all. I'm just doing the best I can. I'm not perfect. So I'm not all the way perfect. I make mistakes too. Y'all comment and subscribe. Please subscribe. I need y'all because I don't get paid yet because I don't have enough subscribers. So y'all please subscribe. Once I get enough subscribers, y'all will be very helpful to my babies. So yeah. I've been with YouTube pretty much since they started, but someone hacked into my old channel, so that's why y'all all my old videos y'all can't see. If y'all look up my name, y'all can pull up my old channels. They told me just to make a new channel because for some reason I don't think it's right. I think that you should be able to show them your ID, send your ID in or something, and they unlock your account. That should be good enough. If you have an ID and your ID matches the videos, if they go in and watch a few videos and they realize that that's you, that should be enough for them to say, okay, unlock that person's account. Your ID should be enough. That's ridiculous. But everybody's going through a lot of stuff, especially since the corona. So, they're not about to make no new policy now because of what I'm saying. I'm just saying it happens. Sometimes people have stalkers, people have different problems, and people will get jealous of you and hack your stuff and block you out. And so, that's really unfair to you just because somebody have changed your email password and have changed your other password that you cannot even log in anymore. And sometimes you may have, because at one point, you guys, I was homeless. I had lost my phone too. I didn't even have the same phone number anymore. So there was no way for me to unlock my uh, channel. So I have some channels on here. y'all want to, and actually my old channels are a lot better because I had iPhone and I had a home, and I actually put covers on some of the channels and everything. But if you type my name in, all my channels normally pop up. I have 3 channels on here. I don't get paid from either one of them. But if I would have had everything all together, by now I would have had half of 1,000 followers, because I had 300 followers, excuse me, on my other channel. So by now I would have had half of 1,000 followers. You guys can also use a clip, put a hair clip here. I don't have any. I'm struggling. I used to have all that stuff. I threw all that stuff away because I was homeless, um, back in the day or whatever. I had new clips, I had a lot of stuff. But you guys can use a hair clip and just clip it to stop the braids too if you don't want to do the band two knot. Um, these two, since this one seems like it's like a little bit coming like down on the end. Once you braid it into the bigger braid, it's not gonna move anymore. Once you lock it into some sort of position, it's not gonna move no more. You just have to lock it down. So we just gonna band to knot this one too while we do these last two. If we wanna, it won't go nowhere because it's locked down. Just wrap it around. It ain't gonna go nowhere. You ain't gotta worry about the braids going nowhere. You want them tight enough because they don't fall out. You don't want the person. Nobody wants their hair slipping out on the first day. We don't want to braid it too tight, but it needs to be tight enough. Okay, excuse me. Hold your head up for me, please, for a second. So you're gonna split your last two sections into two. So you want to make sure the sections is even as possible, and just take your time. Sometimes the first part don't come out right. You just do try again. Be patient. This is not for people that have no patience. I'm gonna tell you right now. You have to have some patience to do this stuff. It's steps, it's levels to this stuff, it's steps to this stuff. You gotta have patience. I have some impatient hairstyles I can show y'all. But these type of stuff, you gotta have a little patience because it's a lot going on. Okay, you guys. So we going to start combing from the ends to the root. Okay, we're gonna take just a pinch of hair again, and we're going to. I'm just doing the cross method, where I take a small piece and I cross it over the other hair. So it makes 3 sections, and then I just start braiding from a little bit back from the edge because we're trying to um, not be so heavy on her edges. Check that part out. Okay. Most people tell me they don't really feel me braiding their hair, but mostly tell me they don't feel nothing. Most people say I'm the most softest braider they have ever experienced, and they love my braiding. That's why I used to have a lot of clients, but I don't. Somebody blackmailed me, so and then they were forwarding my numbers to another phone, and people were on my Facebook and on my Instagram getting customers to come to them, knowing that I have to eat too. That my so-called friends telling my customers that they do hair and trying to steal my customers. That's not very friendly. I don't care how many kids you have. I have kids too, and that's totally disrespectful. There's levels of success. It does not make you better than me to go behind my back and try to steal my customer. That is not good. What kind of friend are you? You go behind my back. You're telling people that um that you do hair and that you're my friend. Like I told you it was okay to do that. Why would I tell you that? That's wrong. So I have several friends, so-called friends. I hope they're my friends. I don't know. Maybe they're struggling. I don't know. But they're telling people that they do hair and that they're my friend. So that's weird. That's how I lost a lot of customers. So you guys be careful who you call your friends. Everybody's not your friend. I understand if you got 10 and 12 children, but that I didn't live there and have those kids, and I'm trying to make it too. I was homeless. You're not the only person trying to make it. Those extra hair money for hair and stuff, I could definitely have used it. So you guys, if you're looking for me, look out for that. Huh? Okay, well, you gonna get your hair done or not? Because I'm not gonna be able to do it later. I can't. You did that. You think? I mean, I told you don't eat nothing before we do it. Are you gonna be able to get it done or no? Yeah. Okay, because I don't have time later. We've been about to do this for 2 days, and that's ridiculous. This should have been done yesterday. We've been sleeping for 2 days. That's why I told you don't eat before we start. Wait till we get done, or halfway done and eat because every time we eat, we're falling asleep. I've been remember you guys when I took my hair. We been working on 2 days. We took your hair down yesterday. We didn't do nothing. We'll sleep all day. Sit up something. Sit up some for me. Most people are just like excited to get their hair done. They don't complain because I'm pregnant. I can only do so much, and if I stop again, it may not get done. It's 11 o'clock at night. It's been 2 days. It doesn't take that long. And I have to be out of here by 11 o'clock tomorrow. So if it don't get done today, it's not gonna get done. I'm just gonna have to take this out. No, no, I'm not. Because we can't do that. We can't keep doing this. I gotta do my hair too. So yeah. No, you didn't do anything wrong. It's good to voice, how you feel, but you should be awake, you know, because we've been sleeping for 2 days. I'm the one pregnant. I've been the one. That's why I had to cough because I couldn't stay awake. I understand. I couldn't stay awake. You want some Powerade? Are you trying to go to sleep? It's probably better if you are sleepy. Ain't it better than like that? Or it's better when you got energy? Most people like falling asleep while they get their hair done. What do you want? You want some Powerade? Get you some Powerade out the refrigerator. That'll help you if you want power. Go get the blue one. I'm mad. You gonna take my blue one? I need, well, I'm a, oh no, you can't have no coffee. No, you're not about to be doing flips around me. Get you some Powerade. And you know, Powerade, you guys, has B12 in it. That helps for the hair to grow. So there are drinks you can get instead of buying the vitamins. If you drink Powerade every day, that'll help your hair to grow. Get you some Powerade if you want to wake up. It's in the freezer, remember? Get the Powerade. Come on, man. I don't want to argue with you right now. The blue one, that's no, that blue one. Ain't, don't even mess with my red. Yeah, zero sugar. Perfect. Yay. Come on. Close the refrigerator up. Let me see it so I can show them. Oh yeah. So this one has B12. See? B2, B3, B6, and B12. And it has electrolytes, sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. So it helps your hair to grow. Drink it. You thought you want to get you some. You want to wake up? I don't know why you want to wake up. Most people like going to sleep. And she's tender headed, so you guys, I'm doing a good job. She would normally be like. Most people would be like, ouch, ouch. I'm tender headed too a little bit. It's good to lie and say you're tender headed even if you aren't, because sometimes people are rough for no. Put that down on the thing, because I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to mess up. Well, that's marble, but no, I want you to be able to reach it. I don't want you to have to reach up there and grab it either. Just keep it by you. So you guys, I'm gonna take this first ponytail on the side down, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 3 braids from this side, and I'm just gonna start to braid a circle and go around. And once I get right here, I'm gonna take 2 or 3 braids from here, and I'm just gonna braid down through the middle. This is gonna cause it not to be a humpy. And this is gonna make it so you can use less weave. So we're gonna take 3 braids on this end right here, and then we're gonna part from here around so we can start our circle. That's gonna make less humpy. And just put that to the side. So we're gonna take and part from the first braid. We're gonna make a part. For that first part, we're gonna go down. So the first section braid of the braid, like right here, this first braid, part down. See that part? We're gonna follow it and go down. But we're gonna do that on this side. This is where I want to start at. I know y'all guys can't see, so I'm sorry. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to cornrow it, but we're going to start off, instead of adding extra weave, we're just going to use the weave we already got to make it flatter. We want to take a generous amount on the edges, because remember I tell you guys, where her edges are a little weaker right now, and we're trying to strengthen them. So we're going to make bigger, we're going to make about 1/2 inch sections from the first braid is going to be 1/2 inch sections parts, because we don't want to put too much tension on any of her edges, even in the back. We know that too much tension can make a problem. So we just gonna part a circle around her head. And this part should be coming from this part. So you want to start that. Okay. We just want the edge to be a circle anyway, so that she can pull it up in a circle. Not pull up in a circle, pull up in a ponytail. I'm tripping. Y'all, I'm getting old. Okay, so you want to take and comb from the ends to the roots with the big tail comb. You don't want to use no small comb. Especially a thin-headed person, they're going to be like, ouch, ouch. So yeah, you don't want to do that. I've done it before, I know. Because you got to comb it out. It makes it easier on your hands, less likely for you to get carpal tunnelitis. So you're going to take these 3 braids and we're just going to start braiding a cornrow and adding her hair in. First, we're going to start off braiding these 3 together though. You're just going to start off braiding these 3 together. You're going to do like 4 strokes and then you're going to start adding her hair slowly in. Slowly adding her hair in. You want it to be secure, but it doesn't have to be. You don't have to pull so tight because something is going under these braids. But you do want it to be secure. You don't want it like hanging off. Okay. Don't be scared to tell the person to turn. Can you turn for me, son? And just continue braiding. Okay. How the person? Can you turn towards me? It's better if you're dealing with someone you don't know to just turn towards me. To just have, especially a kid, you can have them sit in a chair when you get to the back part, because you don't want them like facing your genitals. You don't want them saying something else is going on, especially someone you don't know. Uh, they might try to say you was thinking or something, you know. They might try to say you was down there stinking it up, you know. So you want to just like alleviate all the extra BS. Okay, you just want it secure. The braids don't have to look perfect. You just want them secure. Okay, you guys, turn to the side for me so they can see some. Okay, you got all the lights on. No, you cannot have any coffee. Drink your Powerade and call it a day. Okay, because you can't even have coffee. No. Okay, this is not very good lighting. I have all the lights on, but it ain't working. Okay, turn to the back. So you see how I just left a little bit there. I didn't put too much tension. See, turn so they can see. So this braid is coming. This is the 3 braids is coming around, and then it's going right here, and then we're gonna go up, and then we're gonna go down through the middle. That's gonna stop from being a hump right there. We're just gonna go. We're gonna take 3 more braids, and we're gonna braid it around. Go down. Then we're gonna come back around, and we're gonna grab the last 2 braids, and we're just gonna just do whatever we want to do. We can zigzag, whatever. But the main thing is you want the first braid. You don't have to go down if you don't want, but you want this first braid to loop around so that you can have a nice ponytail. And you just want secure. You don't want it to be too tight. It doesn't have to be too tight. You just want it secure. I left this out because her edges are weak. We're gonna put oil on that. We don't want to break all that off. You know, that's cute in a ponytail. You know, when you make little curls, that's cute. You don't want to tear all that off. That looks horrible. And I see people tear it off all the time. So turn back around to the side where you had it. Yeah, thank you. Let them see the front so they can see the braids. So that's the 8 in the front. And as you can see, I put at least a finger space in the front of each braid so you can oil it down for her edges. Turn my flashlight off because we gonna need that later. Okay, you guys. So now you're just going to part off your next section. I want mine to go down through the middle. Y'all can, if you want, you could just go around and then come back around. But if you go down like I'm telling you, and then you go around like that, then you'll have enough where you can put this hair down without making a hump. You know. So we're just gonna put some hair going down. We're gonna part it going down through the middle. Okay. The parts don't have to be perfect. In the back, in the front, the parts have to be more perfect. In the back, the parts don't have to be perfect because they're not partnered in the back. If you want to do a vixen crochet, then the parts have to be more perfect. I will do that one day with you guys, but today, like I said, I'm pregnant. I'm just being able to get this stuff done, and I see I'm gonna have to have my 1 cup of coffee, to get through. And I'm gonna have to go in and pick up my vitamins real soon. I'm gonna give y'all updates on that. To go get them tomorrow, hopefully. So just comb from the ends to the root. Put your head back for me because I can't reach you like that. This is gonna stop you from getting carpal tunnel. If you don't comb through it, you're gonna have more pain. Okay, so you want to take 3 braids out. You can leave these 2 to the side. Turn to the side for me. And you want to start braiding again on the braid you was on, and just add 1 braid at a time. And turn to the side for me, please. Turn to the side. To the side. Add 1 braid in at a time. And you can add the person's hair as you go, as you're getting closer to the braids. But you want to add a bigger braid into each shorter length weft, so then you have 3 wefts. You don't want to have all the long hair in 1 braid. See how it's 2, 1, 2? Now I know. But now all I gotta do is add 1. That's how you want to do that. So then, see 1, 2, then see 3. I haven't added yet. 3. So add them as you go, but you want to add them in a different section so then you know where you're at with it. Okay. So then you want to braid down through the middle. Braid down through the middle. And see how there's no hump here, like sitting in the middle. That's going to stop you from having a hump. That was the whole point of doing that. We don't want it to be humpy right there. Once you come back around and you grab this braid and you can go down, then you can just zigzag it or do whatever. But you want to have that first little um, area locked down. I mean, you want to have that first area with the hoop going around so you can do a ponytail. Or the whole front is gonna. The reason you don't have to have a braid just going straight across right here is because that doesn't affect the ponytail. All of this in the front is gonna fall over all of this. But when it comes to the back, when you pull it up, nothing is there. You want to make sure that you have enough braid to make a ponytail. I was gonna show y'all how to take it down, but I'll show y'all next time. Um, I don't know how long she's gonna leave this in. So, um, you can leave it in a month or longer. You can leave it in up to 6 months. It's still considered braids, but I don't recommend it. My recommendation is a month, no more than 2 months. Okay, so I gotta comb this out. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Turn this way. Comb from the ends to the roots. Turn to the side for me. Turn to the round to the side. Turn, turn. You're not even to the side. Turn, turn. Don't be scared to tell people to do what you need them to do, because that's the only way you're gonna get a satisfied style. You don't want to be uncomfortable. You don't want to have muscle problems later on or back problems. Not being comfortable later on can cause you problems. It's not gonna hurt the client, it's gonna hurt you. So you need to be vocal about how you feel. You need to let them know what you need them to do. If you're uncomfortable, just have them adjust themselves to where both of you guys are comfortable. Okay? So we're gonna turn the light on a little bit so y'all can see what's going on back here. So y'all can see this little pattern I done came up with. You know what I've seen that I really, really like and that's interesting? People have been doing this without braids. They have been twisting their hair, and some people just put their hair back in a ponytail and put them on. So hold your head back. But this is way will last you a lot longer. The ponytail method probably only lasts like 2 weeks to a week. So y'all see how that braid, hold your head down some? It's coming from right there, then it goes down the middle and comes around. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna grab this one and I'm gonna go down and then I'm gonna go across. I'm just gonna take these two once I get up here, go down and then across, and then you can just zigzag it, or you can do, if you can come up with your own pattern from this point. Get creative, have fun, do your thing. Turn the other way around. Turn to the other side for me. Turn to the other side for me. Now, if you want, you don't have to part it again on this side yet. You can just braid that part, just so you don't have so much going on. But I just want to go on and part it going over here so that I already have that whole section out. So I don't have to keep resectioning it. So we can get on up through here, because we can get this done in like 3 more cornrows. We trying to get the hair on there. Is the Powerade helping? Okay. And plus B12 does give you energy for people that have certain problems that aren't allowed to get too much energy. You might not want to take the B12. You might want to go for the biotin or the collagen. So it just depends on your personal, you know, your personal problems, because some people take medicines that they can't take certain things, and you want to consult your doctor if you take medicine already. You don't want to mix something and stop. Turn to the side for me. Stop something from working. Okay. So we're gonna come from right here and we're gonna braid down. We're gonna come around. So that's gonna stop from having a hump. There's not gonna be no hump. Thank goodness. That's what we don't want. We're doing as flat as possible. The best we can. Prevent that. A little bit of weave went a long way, huh? Yeah, that's really good. Hold on. Sometimes you have to go back because, hold on, tilt your head up for me. Sometimes people tilt their head weird ways, so you just have to go, do it again. On this part, you definitely want to use um, smaller pieces of hair as you braid to make the braid smaller around this area. You don't want this part to be too thick, so you want to make sure. And then when you have too much negativity around, you just don't hang around people that you can see that's being too negative. You can help it, you just don't want to be around them at all because they'll that's not good for your health. Too much negativity. It's not good for your health. It's not good for your blood pressure. It's bad for your health as a whole. It's unhealthy. And it's depressing, You don't want negativeness. Stay away from the negative. And you guys, please comment and subscribe. I need y'all help, because if I do decide to do hair again, um, I'm gonna need y'all's help. So can you turn this way for me? You okay?
Mm-hmm.
It hurts or something? Yeah. If you guys use detangler with someone tender-headed, it would be a lot more preferable. I didn't have any detangler. Jam and detangler is better because you want grease too, because that's gonna last longer. Most people, once you do their hair, they don't even think about. You can tell them all you want to grease their hair. Some people do, not all, but most people don't even. They're like whatever, and they just take care of their weave. They put oil on the weave, but they don't put nothing on the scalp or inside to treat their own hair. They treat the weave better than their own hair. Turn around for me to the other side. Turn for me, please. Okay, can I get you to turn for me? Get you to turn for me? Get you to turn for me again? Turn. Thank you. Turn some more. I need you to turn. Turn for me. Please, come on, because you got to get done. I need you to turn for me. Turn your body, please. Thank you. Am I stinking or something? Am I stinking? Do I stink? No, just asking. I said maybe I stink. She gonna want to turn. I'm about to change my clothes, man. Heck no. See, God, I feel like I took a nap. You know, I stink. That's something. You like she don't want to turn me. Oh no! I took a shower, but maybe it's time to take another. It's getting late. This was around the time I took my shower. Well, no, I got dressed at 1. Oh, she said I told on myself I must stink, y'all. So yeah, y'all need to stand over y'all's client if you can help it. But see, I'm pregnant. I can't like. I got told about myself. Oh, she said she didn't say that, so I thought, I'm like, well, maybe, maybe I need to do a little check. Can you turn for me? Yeah, but you have to. That's the only way to get the braids. Can you turn? Come on, man. I'm trying to get done. You don't. You want to get your hair done? Okay, you gonna be walking out of the house looking like that? You gonna put them things in yourself? I don't have the time. I'm telling you, time. I do want to have energy. I should have bought coffee yesterday, I guess. I didn't. No, I needed some. I didn't know I was gonna sleep all day without coffee. I need you to turn for me. Your body needs to come a little more this way. Your head needs to be facing that way. Yes. It does. Really? You know what? You know what? Whatever. Make sure y'all take a shower before y'all do your client's hair, because hygiene is important in this job. Very important. You don't want to be sneaky and people are scared to tell you because they're scared you're going to rip their hair out. You know, like you want to make sure your hygiene is on point. I took a shower, but maybe it was time to take another. I don't know. I haven't really went anywhere. I said I haven't really. No, I was telling them I haven't really went anywhere. I've been sleeping all day. We were supposed to do this at 5 in the afternoon, but then it didn't work out like that. Okay, turn around to the other side. Show cam. So at this point, you can just do, you can just make up a pattern with the hair that you got left.
That's it.
Just make sure you have equal amount of hair. Okay, hold your back for me.
That's better.
Don't touch my computer. I'm trying to record the video so I can be done with this. Girl.
No. Home.
I should have gave you a power. You was better off sleepy. Because you been acting a fool ever since. It's giving you too much power. Power to go against me.
Oh, really? Really?
Yes, really.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
turn for me.
Right here?
Yeah. Superstar. Okay.
Watch a movie tonight.
I'm doing my tape. I told you this is not the time right now. We can talk about that when I get done doing my tape, okay? This is not the time for that. I'm trying to tell them about here. Unless they keep things focused. Crap. Alana, what? I said, wait till I get done with your hair. Come on, turn around to the front, Alana. Turn around to the front. Come on, man. You being disrespectful, man. Okay, I'm gonna go do your hair no more. I don't even do hair no more.
Sorry.
You begged me to do this, and now you acting a fool. Now I'm gonna give her those blue hair bows when I'm done. That's her favorite color, and plus I use them on her. You know, it has when you use hair bows, it has the person's germs on it now. So it's better to just give them to them if you use it on there. Especially if they're cheap, like you get them cheap. Don't get the expensive ones. If you want to get expensive ones, just know you giving them away. If you don't want to give them away, you can dip them in and stuff. But I wouldn't advise that. It's better to, especially if they're paying. If you do buy some expensive ones, just give them to them. The ones you use, the ponytail holders. Now, if you use clips, you can clean those. But you can't. It's harder to clean the ponytail holders. What are you gonna do? Stick them in a wash machine? Come on, you guys. Just give them to them. Don't be that cheap. 24 in a pack. You only giving her 4. Plus, she might want to pull her hair up or back or something. There's nothing wrong with giving them a few ponytail holders. They might need them for something. Stop. Hey, sit up some. So, do your little, after you braid an inch down, do your little knot. Knot it up 4 or 5 times on the end. Do your knot. You want to make sure it don't come out, so knot it good. Because once you cut that little end off, you ain't going to have no more opportunities to fix that knot. And make sure it's in there good and cut it. Okay? Put on the trash right there. with the hair, you just take it and you knot it to keep it. Hold on. Something happened here. Take your hands through it. Then take and knot it. This is how you stop from losing it. So just that is a good way to keep the hair. It's not gonna go nowhere. I've been doing this for years. This would be a good time to just give them the ponytail holders. If you want, you can cut the little hairs off, but you can just give it to them like that. Most people, they'll get it off themselves. If you want to get it off, you can. I don't want to take up too much more time because I know y'all and me are ready for this to be done. It took about 2 hours with the oiling and everything just to braid it down. Normally, like I said, it normally takes about an hour. So it's all good. Uh, where's your needle? Where's your crochet needle? Okay. So we're gonna be using this Bo Loc 14 inch. We're gonna put the rest of the. She had it in already. We're gonna put this in the front, and we're gonna put the rest of her old hair in the back. So I'm gonna start off with the new hair in the front. But first, I'm just gonna take this hair and I'm gonna take the crochet needle, and I'm just gonna hide that braid under this braid underneath. And I'm gonna show y'all in the light the braid pattern, the back, what it looks like when you start, when you're getting ready to start, how it should look. Turn to the back. Turn around to the back. Put that down. Put that down. I don't want him in my video. And then he sues me. Put that down. I don't want him in my video. I'm gonna turn. I don't know how nothing against him, but I can get sued for having pictures of people and my stuff. So let me flash like this. Put your head back so they can see. Turn. So put your head back so they can see that. Okay, so do this and put the crochets over that. Um, we're gonna put some more oil on the edges when we get done. Cause I don't feel like getting washing my hands, y'all. I'm like over it. She's exhausting me with her mean little comments. So we're gonna just open a new pack and we're gonna put that in the front first now. And we're gonna put the older ones in the back just so this makes it look newer for her. Um, let me see how many strands come up in here. Look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 on each. So that's 22 come in the whole pack. So I took one little part off because it had two little parts just to keep it from being all over the place. So I can start. Okay. Can you turn for the front to me? So that means it's gonna be um if there's 8 braids and I do one on each braid, on each new braid, not new braid, on each braid in the front, they're 8 divided by um 22 is gonna leave enough for So you're gonna be able to put like two new braids in the front on each one. Two new bow locks. Come on. And then you might in the middle, you might can put a few more new ones if you want. Can you ask me when I get done, please? Okay. So you just gonna I meant to show y'all what I was doing, dog. Turn the other way. Hold on. No, I'm gonna do these dog, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do these four first and then I'm gonna have her turn so y'all can see putting them in. Turn towards the computer. It's easier for me to do it like this. Like I said, y'all don't want to put no strain on yourself. Do what's easy for you. Don't. Now I'm gonna just start by putting two on each one because I know for sure that there's 22 in the new pack, so it's enough to put two on the front of each one. So I'm just gonna at least put the two on there to start with on each one. Excuse me. Okay, you can't handle my Powerade. You heard that? Because your other problem is popping off of you. You need to quit. This is nothing funny. This is really rude and agitated. You want to keep your head straight. You looking at this young man. He got you all happy. Oh, oh, stink? Oh, really? Go on, go on. It's not funny. You gonna nah, put that down. They can see that. I don't want them to see what you looking at. Ain't know what the. I'll look at that later when I get done doing your hair. I'm making her look too mature. See, I'm gonna have to take these things back out her head. Cause she looking too mature and she acting real immature. I'm gonna come to her shoulders. Cause she really long. She get too mature. I'm just kidding. Turn to the other side, silly willy, so people can see. Those are your hair bows. You gonna put them down there like that? Well, keep them. You can put them right down there if you want. Here, turn to the other side so everybody can see. And don't put your phone down. Don't keep trying to show him on my video. I do not want him on my video. Hold your head up. I can't do crochets with your head down like that. Okay, so that's just two on each braid on this side so far. So then you see they look real, nice. Turn your head, please. We might have to come back to y'all in another video. Y'all get the gist of it now. Y'all already know how to do it now. Y'all probably got it from this part. I'm gonna make her put Miss Eve in her stuff. But she acting real crazy. Because you want to cover up, you want to put one in front of the braid because you want to cover up the braid. You don't want the ends of the braid showing out because then it doesn't look as real. You want to make sure that edge of the braid is covered up. You don't want that hanging out. That don't look right. That's not how the style goes. You don't see nobody with the braids hanging out. All you see is crochet hanging so it can look real. Can you turn your head so I can do your hair, please? I don't have all night. I'm trying to explain to these people without looking like a meanie how to do this. You making me look mean. And I'm trying to get done. They want. I'm trying to make my, not go over 2.5 hours. 'Cause people ain't never gonna ask me to do nothing for them. I'm taking 3 hours just to put these in. That's ridiculous. Ain't no extra hair involved. He turned it down a little bit. I don't want to hear that on my video. Cause I get in trouble. He have copyright. Turn that down just a little. It can be up a little more, but I just don't want to hear it outside of your ear because maybe they can hear it too. I like him and all, but he did not give me permission. So no. You have to ask the record label. Can't even, sometimes you can't just even ask them. You have to ask the record label. Here on YouTube, you guys, I found out that they have music on here that is specifically on here that you are allowed to use on here. That they have copyright, you can use it on YouTube. And they have some nice beats actually, but you guys can ask special permission from people that you want to use music, but you have to ask permission and have the documentation. Sometimes you may have to send it in for YouTube, or they will take your video off. Okay, so I'm gonna flash like this so y'all can see. Sorry, we have to use the flashlight. So hold your head down so they can see. Turn to the side so they can see. See, it looks very natural. Looks like her real hair. That's how you're supposed to do it. You want to put the crochet right on the front of that braid so it's covering up the braid. You don't want the braid sticking out. That doesn't look right. That's not how the style goes. I've never seen anyone with the braid hanging out the front. That's not how it goes. It's supposed to look like your real hair. Nobody in the offend nobody, but that's the truth. So now that we put two on each one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we have 8 left. So I guess they had a few extra in the pack. It's a little more than 22. I don't know. So we're just gonna put one more on each one. That'll be 3 of the new ones on the front. You want to do the front to the back to the middle, and then you want to do the edges first. You want to do that the back of the circle first, so you can have a full ponytail. So you make sure you feel the braids in the front end, those 8 in the front, and the that braid around the edge, that um, perimeter braid on the back. You want to fill that in because you want to have a fulfilled ponytail. So we're gonna use the older ones in the back. So, but still, we don't want to run out of. We don't want her pulling her hair up in a ponytail now, not look like a ponytail. We want it to still look real and natural. And guys are even wearing these now. Things, it's not just a girl thing. You know, it makes you more confident. And eventually, even if it's a guy, eventually his real hair can grow out so that he can put it on his real hair. You try to get them all in 30 minutes. You guys, time is so important. I cannot stress it enough to you guys how important being a timely person is with this. Turn to the other side for me. Because people, when they get their hair done, they do not like to what? Wait. If I knew I could put three on each one, I would have put three on initially. I didn't count them all. I just counted one half, so they had a little more on one side. So if you were just to buy this hair, you probably only need about 6 packs, especially if you want it full. If you have a really big head, maybe 7 to 8 packs. Passing the hair. So when you're adding old hair to the front, you want to look for the best looking ones. You want to put the more raggedier looking ones in the back. So you want to look for some that don't look too raggedy. And what you guys can do if you want, take some scissors and just any little straggly pieces, just go and cut. Especially if you're reusing them, you can just cut like anything, cut it off. Okay, so this one looks pretty neat. So I'm just going to use this one. You want to put the more older looking ones in the back. One time we found some crochets. They were blue. They were just neat all around. You could use them. You can make that would make they would have made a really good wig. I do not know what kind of hair it is. I hate that I didn't tape that. I don't know if I took a picture of the kind it was, but I think I took a picture. But that was the best lock hair I had found. Now I'm gonna look for it again so I can tell y'all, because you can take those out and reuse them and they will not get raggedy or nothing, and they look real, and they held up very good. I think we used them 2 or 3 times and they still look new. Yes, and you can wash them and everything. See, some kinds they get raggedy and scraggly. So, and you can wash these. Just be gentle. Don't when you lather. Don't be rough. You want to more so lather your scalp with your hands, but you don't want to lather these like that. You just want to put shampoo and water. You want to be gentle with these, because if you be too rough on them, that's gonna make them look more raggedy. You don't want them to look raggedy. Yeah, especially if you're on a budget like me, so you're gonna grab all the nicest looking ones. If it's anything like that, you want to just put that one to the side for the back, because you can't really see that in the back. You want to get like a more neater hoof and a neater lock in the front. You want it to blend in as much as possible with the other ones. That's possible. No raggediness around here. Stop, Alana, stop. She's a comedian, you know. Turn to the other side. She does. There's never a dull moment with this person. I should have left her sleepy. This would have came out a lot better. But I didn't want to let her suffer like that. She wants to be aware, So, we woke her on up. She only drank like a little bit of that Pyrex, and it has her like jumping through the roof already. Come on, put your head up for me. Come on, Alana, stop moving all around. I cannot do nothing if you're moving. I have a big needle. You have let this thing don't poke, man. John, I ain't poked nobody with no crochet needle yet, but this might be the first day, y'all. Kidding, wink, wink. Just kidding. But calm down, please, a little bit for me. So, you guys find the less raggedy ones. The raggedy ones, you put them in the middle where you can't see. Not even on the. You don't want to put on the circumference. I mean, not the circumference. You don't want to put on the outside of the ponytail because they are going to still show when she pulls her hair up. You want to put anything that looks a little raggedy in the middle because the ends aren't raggedy, just the loop part is sometimes a little raggedy. So that's okay. Just put that on there. Just put it inside, and it won't be visible because, like as you can see, most people rock them, pull them back a little bit. So that's gonna cover that up. They're not gonna have all of them just going forward. It's not gonna look right. So look for the neater ones. That one's kind of, especially when you get, especially when you're doing the middle and the top part of the head. You want to make sure you put the neater ones closer to the top, as neat as possible, because those are gonna be more visible. Even if you put some of the raggedy ones down here in the back, you can't see that. Just don't put them near the part where she's gonna wear her part. That's what I'm saying for the most part. So now I'm just gonna do another right here, so I can once I get to the other side, hopefully I'll be almost done. Some people will wash these with sea breeze. Um, be careful, you don't want to get that in your eyes. It burns really bad. Good for your face, but you don't want to get it in your eyes. So, um, I would recommend just probably using some conditioner. Um, you can actually use shampoo on these though too. Just like I said, don't lather it too hard. That's all. Because if you do that hard lather, it's gonna make it really frizzy. It might look a tad bit realer, but that frizzy look ain't cute. So I'm just gonna go on and fill this section in since I'm already right here. I'm trying to get her through there. Get her done so we can do mine hopefully tonight or in the morning. She have been asking me, and I was like, I don't do hair anymore. I ain't doing this. But I finally got in the mood. To help. Okay. Turn to the other side for me. So that side's full. And then we're gonna just do the back of the circle after we do this side. And then we're gonna fill this part right here in. This is looking gorgeous. She does have good taste. She does have good taste. She does. No, you cannot have none. You are already turned up to the max. Ain't happening over here, buddy. And just to take this down, like I said, you just have to remember where You just take the crochets off where the end braid is somewhere located. So you want to take the braid, the twist off here. Once you find the braid and you just take the braids down, they will slip off of the braids. Once you're gonna take the crochets off of that area, then you will start to unbraid it. And once you start to unbraid it, they will just slip off of the braids. I was gonna show you guys this time, but like I said, she just took this time. She normally I'll take it down for her, but this time, like I said, I was going through it. And if I had some coffee, I would have showed y'all. That's what it was. I needed that coffee. Maybe next time. I didn't think to get coffee until, because I was like, I can't do this one more day with no energy, and I'm trying to get my hair in her hair done, and I did nothing but sleep. Like I took my hair down, but then after that, I was asleep. So that ain't gonna work. Okay, so you guys, the whole front is complete. Turn to them so they can see. We're gonna try to get the back done in 20 minutes. We did good. Let them see. Hold on. Turn to them so they can see. So just that back. We just covered it all back. Turn the flashlight on. She is really silly in a good way. Put your head down so they can see. So it looks pretty real. It already looks done, but it's not. We don't have no hair in the back. Turn to the front. So that's, she can part it anyway. If she wants, she can part it to the side. Any of these parts she can use. So any of these 8 sections can be a part. So now we're just gonna do the back. Okay. Touch your head down. We're gonna do her ponytail. We're gonna make sure we do the circumference first, then we're gonna build the middle way. On this on the, I keep saying circumference. I don't know where the heck, because I just got that word from. I think it sounds educated, but you guys, please bear with me. Excuse me. Okay, can you sit back? You're being disturbing during my video. That's not nice. So we're gonna try to get this done in 2 hours and 30 minutes. And if you have just a little straggly end, you can just take some scissors and cut that off. That doesn't look very, what is it? So, I just do the outer area of it first, and that makes it easier to fill in the middle. Because if you start filling them in here, it's gonna be hard to see the bottom anyway. So that's something you want to put in the middle. It's kind of scraggly because it's not gonna show as much. That's not something you want to use on a perimeter or anything. I'm excited, you guys, because now I know how I'm gonna get it things done. We don't have to go to Starbucks, baby. One that goes in the middle. When in doubt, don't just sit there and stare at it. Just go on to the next one. It's a lot better like that. Don't have time. You know, time is of the essence. People want to get done. Just get it done. Because people have to go to work. People have, you know, kids. People want to go home. It's better to just get them done. So you just pull it. Pull the hair. You put the needle through the hair. I'm gonna show y'all when I get up here though, because y'all can't really even see what I'm doing. And I'm just doing it and I ain't even explaining nothing yet. Some of y'all already know how to do it. Y'all probably just want to see how this particular hair looks. I want to get some too. I just want mine longer. Okay. That looks straggly piece. Come on, sit back for me, please. Okay, so turn around to the back so they can see. Okay, we're gonna flash like this so y'all can see the way that I do the how I put the perimeter in, so then it can go in a full ponytail, so that it looks real. Now I haven't did the middle yet, you guys, but see, you gotta make sure put your head up so they can see. They can see. When you put in a ponytail, it looks like, you can't really see nothing. See how that's just the edges, the ponytail. So this part is the part I'm about to fill in. Then we'll be done, you guys. Turn so they can see. They cannot see. So, okay, so remember just fill that in, you guys. Thank you. Turn back for me. Turn back for me. Turn back for me, please. Because I'm trying to get done. But I need to be informative that this would defeat the purpose not to inform them what's going on. When the video has to, they can't see, that good. Okay. Put your head up. Put your head up. Can you hold your head up for me a little bit? Put your head up for me. Thank you. So you just stick the needle through, put the hair on, and close the latch, and put the end on, and close the latch, and pull it through. I'm gonna do that again so y'all can see, because I really didn't even explain that. So put the needle through. You can put it either way. Take the loop, latch on the end of the needle, close the latch, pull it through. Keep the hair on the end, the loop on the end. Then you're gonna take the end of the hair, then close the latch, pull it through, pull it here in. Close the latch, pull it through, put the needle. You don't want me or something. Hold your head up. Hold your head up so I can get done. I'm not trying to do this all night. I keep telling you, hold your head up. Watching videos some other time. I'm almost done. You ain't gotta worry about it no more. I don't go through your hair no more because you being mean to me. I don't. I had asked you 100 times to lift your head up. I cannot reach like that. I'm pregnant. I have to reach all down, get low to the floor, all that stuff. Hey, please put your head up so I can get done right here. Come on, sit your head back, please, because I'm trying to get done, man. Come on, I cannot see. I'm at the top of your head.
Oh,
This been last time. I'm not doing your hair no more. You heard me? That can't be your hair no more. Okay. You didn't pay me anyways. So I was telling you guys about getting paid for your work. You don't get people that don't pay, give you the most problems. That's why I don't do hair no more. That's it. I don't like doing hair because sometimes people don't want to pay. They'll give you a lot of problems after they beg you to do it. They give you problems, being disrespectful. Disrespect over here intolerable. I don't take disrespect from my children, and I take disrespect from you.
my ass hurt. We done.
No, I'm not. I'm almost done.
Fuck out of here.
Hold on. You gonna let them see it, please? You can stand up if you want. Stand up for me, please. Come on. You gonna stand up so they can see? You gonna stand up, please, so they can see it? Please. Can you stand up, please, so they can see it?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my ass hurt.
Try not to curse. Kids be watching this sometimes without their parents' permission. Here, come here. Turn. Stand right here. Come here. Come here. Can't see. Turn. My this particular computer don't work without being plugged in, so I have to do it like this. Turn to the back so they can see. Go forward. Go forward a little bit. Okay. Turn to the side so they can see. Turn around. Do a spin. And put that phone. Don't let them see him on the phone dancing and stuff. Okay. Turn to the side for me, please. Model. To the side. Okay. Then let them see the front. Um, I don't know. You ain't got no money. Sit down and show them the front. Don't even worry about it right now. Just sit down so they can see the front. Cause you ain't give me no money. Here, sit down. See the people. See, she just farted in my face after I did all that for her. Turn towards the computer so they can see. We're gonna flashlight her. Turn to this computer. I'm sorry, y'all. My technology sucks. If anybody want to send me a webcam, if y'all can even find a webcam during this epidemic, please, I'll take it. Let them see. Come on. Yolanda, come on, man. That's not the time for this. I'm trying to do my work. Talk to me about that when I get off the camera. Please, okay? Say, turn to the back so they can see the back. Okay, I hope this can help somebody, y'all. Peace, love, and blessings. I'm sorry about the ghetto part of my video. Like I said, I'm probably gonna have the most ghetto channel on here, but at least you guys get real time. Y'all get a realistic, you know, realistic video and a realistic approach to, hairstyling. So I hope this can help somebody. Please comment, subscribe. Thank you guys.